We've been plumbed. So this was day 2 of the plumbers. They were hoping to finish up today, but they didn't get quite everything finished up for reasons we will discuss. Um, so this had to be moved. So this pipe used to be right there, and that is the vent for the sewer pump downstairs, and that goes up and around and whatever. So because this wall is going to be right here, that had to move over there. Focus. Focus. There we go. So we're now back on normal heating and cooling upstairs as far as water. So these have been switched. We're all good there. We've lost our old drains. We no longer have this running over there because they were able to run things around, and I haven't looked at that yet, but we'll get a look. We've got our toilet drain and our toilet fill. We've got our vanities there, along with the vent. And it's kind of funny. From the outside of the house, you can... so that's an old vent up there. And that's going to have to come out. But right now, it's like hanging off the house at like a 45-degree angle. So it looks kind of funny. Like, hey, do you know anything about that? He's like, oh yeah, Jake will take care of that. Over here, that's our shower drain. And then that's going to be the shower head. That's going to be the rain head right there. I think we talked about how that couldn't be above because that's technically an outside wall because it goes into the crawl space, which gets real cold. So this is going to be built down just a little bit, and that's fine. That's fine. It's windy outside today, but it's pretty nice. Walking. So, oh yeah. At some point, they turned on the water, and I think that they didn't realize that one of those was on, so we got a big wet spot here. I'm not worried about it. It'll just evaporate. I mean, part of plumbing is that they get water coming out in some places, and that's just the way it goes. I think we had the bar stuff there before, but what we didn't have, and what we now have, is an actual drain that's installed. That's kind of neat. We've got our vanity plumbing there for the guest bathroom. We have our toilet installation stuff there. We also, on this side, so this stuff is all gone. They tore out the old, this was the old, that was the old toilet, and this was the old sink fill, I think. Yeah, somewhere around there, whatever. This, right there, is the gas line for the fireplace. And he knocked off our old things right there because those are on the outside wall because they're running into the wall and then down, and they have to come from underneath like that. So that'll be the new kitchen sink. And is that? Yeah, that's anti. So this it must have been plugged in previously. That's heating threading to keep those pipes from freezing. This house was so awful. And that's our fridge. I believe, though I haven't verified it, that the grill valve, the grill gas line should work again. If it doesn't, I'll talk to them about that when they come back. So, is there anything down here? I don't think so. I think this was all just removal because I guess that they tore this stuff out. Yeah, so they capped that. And then they tore the piping out, which seems good. We're gonna want some light in here later to look around, so I'm just gonna turn them on right now. And then we can just run through here. Woo! So, oh, there's one more light to turn on. Running around with Jeff. And we gotta get all these lights on so we can... Alright, so let's circle around. Okay, so this is our new piping. Running up through here and around. That's pretty neat. Wow. Oh, wow. Check that out. All sorts of interest. Woohoo! This is totally stable. Yeah, all sorts of neat stuff going on up here. So look at that. You see that? There are 2 hot lines running. And the same is the case out here. And I had never heard of this before. But when I heard about it, I knew that Sarah would have to have it. So we have 2 hot water lines running to there. And what that is that eventually, when they come back, they will bring a little water pump that they install on the hot water feed. And it's basically going to circulate water in that circular system. And what we're going to have then is, instead of having the hot water that has to, like if we run hot water over there for the shower, instead of it having to go all the way around here, up there, they're going to have fully hot water from there, and all we need to do is empty out the line from there and up, and then we'll have fully hot water. And it's going to be the same for the other side of the house. And it's just going to be a lot less water wasted waiting for water to get hot, and a lot less time wasted waiting for water to get hot. So that's pretty neat. We talked about our hot water heater. So this is a 40-gallon capacity hot water heater, right? It takes too much time to read. Anyway, the inspector said it was 40 gallons. I'm going to believe him. And I think that the hot water heater at our old house was actually bigger than this. And when it comes to like filling a giant tub or using 2 showers at the same time, this is probably going to feel kind of small. And that's not too surprising. So he recommended if we wanted to replace it, we might consider an 80-gallon one. He said that if we wanted to replace it now, they could bring it with him, but otherwise we could just sort of wait until it dies and then replace it, and I think that's probably what we're going to do because, well, this has already been an expensive project, so, yeah. Wow, things look exciting in there. So, check all this stuff out. These are our kitchen cabinets. 39 boxes of them. Kitchen cabinets. Really exciting. Jeez, there is stuff everywhere. The most exciting part is that I think that Mike wants to pick up the appliances this week. There's the fridge. Yeah. And there's the dishwasher right there. Focus. Focus. There we go. There's the dishwasher right there, and there's the stove. I think we can actually get these out without too much trouble by just wheeling them around here, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. I'm not too worried. Yeah, I don't know how much else. I guess they must have run the gas line from over here. We did not have them install a gas line to the laundry area. We did not have them install a gas line to the stove. So those are slotted in as electric only. We have a drain here. Oh, nice. I wonder if... Okay, I'm gonna move this. Are you ready for this? I'm ready for this. Oh my god! It works! So... Here. What we decided is, so we got some water on the floor here too. Focus. Come on. There we go. Focus. We talked about this. I don't know if he fixed the sound that it was making. I'm gonna hope. Maybe I'll test it out. Well, alright, we can test it out with you on the line. I'm just gotta do a flush here, and then we listen. Are you ready? You ready? I'm ready. Well, that still kind of hammers like that. Maybe that's just the way it's gonna be. I guess we'll see. We were trying to figure out how the sauna is gonna work, because we got sauna here, we've got changing room here. How exactly does this work out? Because we originally thought this was gonna be like over there, but it's right there, which is kind of a pain. So what we decided, because we were originally thinking that there would be no wall here, and this would just be open to the changing room. But in hindsight, because moving these would be a big pain, and we obviously can't move that, what we're going to do is the sauna is going to go to here. Maybe a little bit further? Maybe not. And then this will be a wall, and we'll have this entry point into the changing room, and there's going to be an L-shaped bench that goes like that, or maybe just like, at least like that, and that will basically provide access to this, but also hide this. And I think that's going to be our best bet for utilizing, and we'll have like this space over here for like hangs and maybe some cubbies. I don't care, but we got that space over there that we can still use, and we'll just bench this to cover up this beautiful piece of work. Yeah. So that's neat. Some good stuff going on. Jake is supposed to be here tomorrow. I have a bunch of things to talk to him about. And then number one on my mind after this past weekend with Sarah is, when does the heat come back? And we'll just sort of play it by ear. I know that with the plumbing gone, they can just sort of start finishing up some of this stuff and getting everything in shape. The plumber, oh, I didn't mention, but uh, the plumber wanted to finish today and not have to come back, but we want to put a drain in the sauna, and he didn't want to just like throw it in. We want to have sort of like the final sauna plans done before we do that. And I think that he also wants to be the one to do the work here for the tub, and also install the rest of the, because you saw downstairs that he installed the handle for the shower. He wants to do all the showers and the vanity handles and stuff. So he's gonna have to spend one more day out here, and that'll also be when the final plumbing inspection happens. And apparently, the plumbing inspector here is ruthless and demands some sort of additional test that is basically certifies this as commercial grade. And they were grumbling about it, but I'm not sure what exactly it entails, and I won't bother trying to talk about it here. But yeah, I don't know. They didn't seem too happy about it, but I guess that's the way it goes. And we'll see, but in the grand scheme of things, I suppose it makes me feel a little bit better that our water fixtures will be commercially graded sound. So yeah, neat stuff. Tomorrow could be a big day as far as getting the rest of the tear out done and starting to put things back together. I guess, I mean, we're sort of putting things back together, but there's more to be done, and we'll see what happens. So join me next time. Bye.